Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by the SPCA of Anne Arundel County and Annapolis Subaru. Got into a big old fight last night with a girlfriend over a text. All I said was I'm digging this whole getting darker earlier thing, and then I was met with a barrage of exclamation points followed in response. But you know what? I'm sticking to my guns on this one. Anyhow, let's get into today's news, shall we? I am not sure we can say it enough. Lock your cars and put your valuables either inside your home or out of sight. Over the weekend, 19 cars were broken into in one area of Annapolis City, mostly in Ward 7 and mostly in two neighborhoods. People lost computers, sunglasses, identifications, money, and more. Most, but not all, of the cars were unlocked. Now, the break-ins happened on Victor Parkway, Wind Whisper Lane, Breakwater Drive, Skipper's Court, Monroe Street, Bay Forest Court, and Robert Small Road. Don't be a victim. Lock them up. The Baltimore police arrested an Anne Arundel County cop over the weekend. On Saturday, they responded to the officer's residence for a reported domestic assault. They ended up arresting Officer Tyrell Thomas, who is a 3-year veteran of the force. He was put on suspension with pay until all this shakes out, but it is a bit more complicated than that. And the Baltimore Banner has the full story. It involves his wife. She was arrested as well. There's injuries, slashed tires, and a days-long fight. And the last little bit of police news for the day, another robbery at a bank's ATM. It's not a bank robbery, but a customer at the bank. On Sunday, just before noon, a woman was using the ATM at the PNC Bank on Laurel Fort Meade Road in Maryland City when a black male with a blue shirt and shorts grabbed her, slammed her to the ground, and began beating her with his fists. He took the money she had just withdrawn and fled in a silver sedan. If you're keeping count, this is the 4th similar robbery in the past month in the county. At this point, it is probably best just to learn how to pay with your phone or tap and pay with your debit card. Good news for all those parents who were saving for their kids' college with the Maryland 529 plan. Last year, we discovered that the plan accounting was in shambles and parents were unable to access the money when needed, and the statements appeared to be woefully short. Well, State Treasurer Derek Davis has announced that the end is near and account holders can now access their accounts and see the money, etc. There are still some other steps that need to take, but parents can breathe a small sigh of relief right now. And again, many thanks to all who continue to sign up for our daily news recap. We are hovering just above 10,000 now and would love for you to join us. If you want to be part of the crowd, there is a link right here to subscribe in the show notes. It's free, it's short, it's sweet, it comes to your email inbox every day at 7 p.m. And best of all, none of those pesky paywalls. And as we begin to wrap it up, it is Ticket Tuesday, brought to you by Ram's Head On Stage. Be sure to check out ramsheadonstage.com for all of the great upcoming shows. Today, you've got your choice of 2 of them, and you may or may not have heard of them, so if you haven't, go Spotify them. But on the 24th, that's this Thursday, the Four Horsemen, which is a Metallica tribute band. And again on the 26th, I've got the Jamie McLean Band along with the Jonathan Sloan Trio. These will all be great shows, and for those that aren't aware, we have amazing seats. Some say they're the best in the house. Anyhow, get in touch with me. Let me know which show you'd like to see, and you may be on your way. And as always, thank you to Ram's Head for being such a great partner. Hey, and we just learned that we will have some tickets to the opening weekend of Colonial Players' 75th season, which is coming up pretty soon. I'm not sure how we're going to give them away, but we will definitely keep you posted. All right, that's a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting your friends and colleagues all know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Alpha Engineering. So now you need to hang tight because we have George from DCMDVA Weather standing by with your only locally forecast weather report. All that coming up in just a bit.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, August 22nd. Pretty hot day yesterday across the Annapolis region, but it should be much nicer today through Thursday with the next chance for 90s coming Friday, ahead of what should be a really nice late August weekend. Look for plenty of sunshine today through Thursday with highs each day in the 80 to 87 degree range with a small but valid chance for some showers Thursday, ahead of 89 to 96 for PM highs on Friday with another small chance for a few showers or storms before nice conditions return for the weekend with sunshine each day and highs in the mid to upper 80s Saturday, followed by low to mid 80s on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.